What's up, everyone? Got one more review for today, and that is the Marvel Universe, the Uncanny X-Men 4-pack. Well, technically 3-pack, but they throw in little baby Cyclops there. And, I mean, that's 4 figures, right? Yeah. But, there was 3 packs released, or slightly 4 packs. The Uncanny X-Men, the West Coast Avengers, and, what was the other one? It was... Shit. Black Bolt, and Medusa, and... Oh, the Inhumans, that's right. Oh, they're on the back of the box, too. Anyway, I'll show you the box real quick. There goes the box. It looks like every other, 3-pack / 4-pack box. Got little... Actually, it only got a little story about Longshot. It says nothing else about Rogue or Wolverine or Baby Cyclops. And then it has the Inhumans over here with Black Bolt, Medusa, and Karnak. Marvel's Karnak, you don't want to get copyright protection there. But yeah, that's that. And these are all in the stores now, well, in my area. That I know they've been out for a while, but the only reason for me to even get this set is because of Rogue. I love Rogue. She's my favorite X-Men. When I was younger, they came out with the 4 issues of her own comic, and I still have those. I need to read them. I never read them. I never touched any of my comics, really. My favorite, nice comics. I always put them in a bag and put them away. But anyway, whatever. I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. I'm going to start off with Baby Cyclops here. He's a nice sculpt. He has no articulation or nothing like that. And in the package, he came bent, so he wouldn't stand up. I had to, rebend his legs. But, he's a real nice sculpt. I think he's pretty cool, little mouth slightly open, pressing his, button on the side of his visor to shoot. With an original X-Men costume on. I think that's the original X-Men costume. Whatever. Yeah, so many. But I'm pretty sure it is. Could be wrong, though. Then we'll start off with the shittiest figure out of the group. Put Baby Cyclops over there. This Wolverine. This is the worst Wolverine figure that was released for Marvel Universe, this mold. I absolutely can't stand it. His head is horrible looking. The paint on his face is shitty looking. His eyes are super beady. He has no bicep articulation. He just got that swivel in his elbow, which I can't stand. I hate when figures don't have bicep articulation. Unless they have jackets on. Then you could excuse it. Because the jacket just twisting up there would look funny. His claws are all stuck together. I can't stand that. I don't like when they're not separate. His body and his legs though aren't too bad. They're fine. They're decent. It's just his arms and his head. I don't know. And do we really need any more Wolverine figures, man? We just got a shitload of them. But anyway, for articulation, his head is on a ball joint, but it has no kind of movement but left and right because his neck is so fat. You got shoulder articulation, normal shoulder articulation. No bicep. He's got a single jointed elbow that has a shitty range of movement. It bends further back than it does forward, really. And then he's got the movement in his elbow and his wrist move. He has the upper ab crunch, which works pretty well. He has no waist. He has the ball hinge hips with the cut on the upper thigh. Then he has the double jointed knees, which are pretty damn good. Got a nice range. And then he has the shitty ass ankle articulation that I hate on Marvel Universe figures like this. It's a hinge, but the bottom part of the calf to ankle to the boot comes over the boot, so you really... I mean, this one works fine, but sometimes, like this one, this one's pretty decent too. So this figure's showing me wrong, but it still sucks though because you got no swivel. You only got back and forth. But on him, it works pretty well. A lot of figures don't usually work, but I mean, the hair on his arms looks decent. I guess I don't know. I just don't like. I just hate his arms and his head. It just ruins the figure. Plus, we have a shitload of Wolverines. I don't want to pay $30 to only get 2 figures I need. Fucking, there's like 9, there's got to be at least 15 types of Wolverines in the Marvel Universe. We'll go with Longshot next. mean, they haven't made a figure of him yet either, so it's kind of nice to get a long shot. It's a pretty nice figure. It's not bad. His neck does look a little funny with that slit right there because that's not actually where the neck turns. His head's on a ball joint too with like the little hinge in there. You see all that pulling up too. You don't want to pull on it, but he's got like a little movement back and forth. It really doesn't because the collar on the jacket kind of gets in the way, but it is on a ball joint with a hinge. Probably pop his head off. See, there you go. Show it to you right now. See, it is. It looks like he just got a dick popping out of his jacket now. It really does, man. Look at that. The penis for a neck. Anyway, there you go. His shoulders got good range of movement. Even though he does have a jacket, they still give him bicep articulation because his jacket's kind of tight. It's not really ruffled like Rogue's over there or Gambit's would be. He's got single jointed elbow, which got a good 90-degree movement. That nice rotating fist. I like that this one's a fist and this one's like some kind of crazy ass open hand. It kind of, if he had it, he could look like he's playing a guitar. Oh shit! I just noticed he only has 4 fingers on his hand. I never noticed it. He only has 4 fingers on both hands. I thought he was a human trapped on Mojo's world, not an alien. I don't know. I never read about him, so I really don't care. And then he's got the ab crunch. He's got waist movement. He's got the ball jointed hips, which they move pretty good. They don't get hindered. This one's kind of hindered. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't have that. And maybe just loosen it up and it's working a little better. Cut at the upper thigh. He's got double jointed knees, but his knees are weird because they go forward pretty far, which is kind of sketchy. But other than that, yeah. He has the same ankle articulation as Wolverine, and his moves pretty well too. This one, paint, all this gloss shit got the hinge stuck. So you gotta break that free to get it moving. He's got this pouch. This pouch does come off. You just gotta, move his arms out and everything. His strap that goes on his back and everything is not part of him. It's just rubber around him. But he's a pretty good figure. And since we don't have a long shot, so you get a long shot. And then off to Rogue, which I made a custom of, and I've seen a bunch of other people make customs of. But this is my favorite Rogue outfit. I don't like any other Rogue outfit, actually. This is the only Rogue I like. I liked Rogue since, the cartoons when I was a kid. The X-Men cartoons. And after that, I've always... Rogue and Gambit were my favorite, and Wolverine. But yeah, this looks great, man. Her face sculpt, everything. I love it. One of her boot things right here, these things are separate and they're glued. Mine was kind of up, so I had to, pop the glue and bring it down. But it stays fine. I could just re-glue it if I want. As far as articulation goes on this chick, her head is on a ball joint with the hinge, so, she can almost put her face in her own tits. So, yeah. But all the hair, she got a, pretty good range of movement with her head. You'd think she wouldn't, but she does. The jacket even has the collar underneath, which looks really nice. The jacket is rubber, so you can move it out the way. But her sleeves are part of her arm, so she has it's about as high as her arms go, but they do rotate all the way around. She doesn't have bicep because of the jacket. She has the single jointed elbow with a good 90-degree bend. She also has, it moves like that, so at least you don't just get the stuck arm position. And she has a swivel at the wrist cut. She has upper ab, so she go all the way around. She has no waist, but with the upper abs like this, I don't really think you need waist that much. She has ball jointed hips, and she is hindered a lot. Well, the women usually are, since their hips and they got the buttocks in the way. She has the thigh cut, double jointed knees, which work pretty well. Then she has the calf cut right below the green line. And then she has a hinged ankle with rockers. And I like that. But all in all, I really like this figure. She's really, really nice. I mean, $30. I mean, you get two figures because you need him, but this is the only reason I want to buy the set was for her. And I don't even collect Marvel Universe anymore like that. So I've been waiting for a Rogue figure to come out. I am very pleased. Now I wish they would release a better Gambit. The Gambit's alright, but eh. But yeah, that is the Marvel Universe Uncanny X-Men 3.5 pack. There you go. Take it easy, guys.